Hello, welcome on CMS Day. I'm with Cahn. Hello.
Hello, thank you.
You are CTO of Hippo.
Yes.
Okay. So can you tell us about your software and your company, Hippo?
Absolutely. Well, thanks for having me here, Philip. Hippo is a Dutch company. We come out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and we were founded in 1999. I'm actually one of the co-founders and chief technical officer. We're currently with about 70 people. We have an office in Boston, United States, and we're moving into France. So we've started our, rolling out Hippo CMS into France this year, and we're very happy to work with Smile, and
it's your first event in France.
It is, yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're really excited to be here. It's great, and yeah.
Okay.
Looking forward.
Can you tell us about software? What are the main functionality? What is?
Okay. So Hippo CMS really is different than other CMSs. It's open source.
Okay.
The difference really is that Hippo is a content platform. So we store content in a presentation neutral format. And we do that so you can reuse it across different channels. Hippo has always been about publishing content to the web, to mobile, to applications, to REST APIs, and this makes us very suitable for integration. We see a lot of very complex integration scenarios where Hippo, fits in the middle with its content repository, and we should consume content from different directions, manage that using Hippo CMS, and then push it out again. So this is the biggest difference between Hippo and other CMSs, I would say. Most of the CMS landscape is really web page content management, and Hippo is more like managing the content itself, and then rendering that out on different presentation channels. And you can manage both within Hippo CMS itself. So that's a general idea. Yeah.
Okay. What is the news? What do you have for news?
Right.
New version, maybe?
So we have our latest release, 7.7, was launched in December last year. That means that we're gradually going towards our 7.8 release. We just had a first alpha kind of release, and one of the really big things in there, what the direction that we're clearly going is personalization and offering a context-aware experience to the visitor. So what that means is that we're not just managing web pages, but we're storing that content and then sending it out in a relevant experience to the visitor. So if they're using a web browser, they'll get a website. If they're using a mobile browser, they'll get a tailored version specifically for the mobile platform. But more importantly, we keep a profile of every visitor, so we keep track of who's on the site. Version 7.8 will give you insight into real-time statistical information. Who is on your site right now? What are they doing? What information are they looking at? What kind of information? What can we tell about the visitor based on their behavior and the kind of information that they look at? And then we use that information to target the right content towards them. So this is personalization, content targeting. That's what we're doing in an effort to create a more relevant experience to the visitor.
You use it's a buzzword in the moment, the responsive technology.
Yes, we do, but we have a.
What do you think about this new technology?
Yeah, good. I'm glad you asked because I have an opinion on that topic. We feel that the mobile. If you compare mobile with a normal web browser, it's not the same. And I don't mean technically. What I mean is that the person looking at your mobile site is expecting a different experience than when they're looking or interacting with you on a normal website. It's not just a trimmed down version of the site or a reorganized one. It could really be a different navigational structure. It could be, if I'm using my mobile phone, I might be looking for someone. The contact information might be much more relevant to me than, a normal homepage with banners and stuff. So we believe that, it's not just, using the same website and then shuffling the layout a little bit, which is what responsive design really is all about. It's really about offering an experience that matches with the context where the person at that particular moment in time is. And we do most of that server side. So we make sure that we only send the right amount of information, the right amount of data to the device, right? Because one of the drawbacks or fundamental flaws, if you ask me, with responsive design is that you're effectively still sending the entire web page with all of the images to the mobile device, and that's just too expensive. It's too much. People, will appreciate a site that is optimized and smaller and scaled down, for the mobile platform. So that's my opinion on it.
Okay, it's interesting. Okay, well,
however, if I can add to that, we do like optimization and the way that the layout occurs between different tablets, for example. So on an iPad, it looks a little bit different than a Samsung Android tablet. So that is where where responsive design really comes into play. To make sure that you don't have to create a different site for every device, but the subtleties between the devices. That's where you need to put that in.
Okay, where can we find information about your software?
All right, on our website at www.onehippo.com.
Okay.
So it's onehippo.com.
Okay.
We also, so that's our professional site, our commercial website. We also have a community site at onehippo.org.
Okay.
You'll get there through our main site as well, and pretty much all of the documentation is there. You get access to the code, of course. It's open source. You can, see what events we have coming, which webinars are coming up. We have a lot of activities that we do that you can participate in.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much,
Bye.
Philip. All right.